goodness, he about pulled the rod out of my hand.
Hey, welcome to the show, folks. Chris Souders, Catfish Crazy. We are hitting the James River this week, home of monster blue cats. Stick around. Hey, welcome back, folks. I'm here with a good friend, Trey Thorpe. Trey, Captain Trey Thorpe, I should say. Fishing with Fat Guide Service here on the James River, once again, home of some monster blue cats. I have been coming down to this river for many years. Trey, you've been a captain on this river for how many years now?
The last two officially, but I fished it my whole life.
You raised, born here?
Yes, sir.
He lives on this river, loves this river as much as I do. I've been blessed enough to be able to come down here and catch some fish for the last several years and love it, and I'm looking forward to today. It is cooler weather and the fish are biting. And man, that usually means to me big blue cats, big bait. I mean, this river is known for monstrous gizzard shad. And fatter than me, blue cats. So stick around, we're gonna try to put some in the boat. What do you say?
It's gonna be a good day.
Let's gab and more fishing, huh?
Yes, sir, let's get it done.
If you don't mind, show them how you cut your bait and
Not
what
a problem.
you prefer.
Yeah,
maybe that's favorite cut.
This is a good start. A lot of times, I mean, you've got options. You can kind of do whatever you feel is comfortable for you. But a lot of times I'll go ahead and scale a few of these scales off, and in my mind, that's just gonna help release a little bit more smell into the water. So you get it all cleaned up for you. And then realistically, this piece of shad will probably give us 4 good pieces of bait that we'll use. And you want to go ahead and chop the tail fin off. And basically what that's going to do is that's going to prevent the bait from swirling and twirling in the current. All right, now after you get the tail cut off, I like to come just past the bottom fin here and cut. My absolute favorite cut of bait is that tail triangle. I've caught most of my big fish on that piece. Then you come just in front of the dorsal fin, you got another chunk. One more chunk there, and then you've got a big head piece. We want to put that on the hook, and when you put it on your hook, you just want to make sure you have enough room between the tip of your hook and the shank to where a catfish's jaw could actually go around the hook and get it hooked.
Let's get him out there.
Yes, sir. Pretty sure he's on this one running with it, but
You get him?
I believe so.
Uh-oh. There he is. You got him?
Yes, sir.
All right.
It's a
Now,
good
you
fish.
just lied to me, Trey.
Did I?
Yep, you said if I was a betting man, you said my side would be on fire.
I'm glad I'm not a bet man.
Now, Trey, we're anchored up here on a nice little ledge, mud ledge, and this is kind of what the James River's known for. You gonna need a net?
I don't know. I don't like to ever. Oh, it's a good fish.
We'll get the net.
He's right here. It's a good fish. There you go.
we go.
In the net.
Nice. Nice fish, brother.
Yes, sir. What a start.
Oh, and look at the mud on that feller.
Yes, sir. He's been down in it.
Look at the mud on him. Beautiful fish. Look at the belly on that feller.
These fish have to eat 20% of their body weight just to maintain daily. So they get busy when it's time to eat.
So what you're saying is they're more active than I am.
Way more active. But a beautiful fish.
Yeah, look at the collar.
Great way to start.
These blue cats and its tail, these tails, that pinkish purplish collar, oh, it's just beautiful.
Oh,
beautiful.
yeah.
Sea Arc Boats is a proud sponsor of Catfish Crazy. Our boats are built for superior durability and stability. Whether you fish on calm waters or the chop of a big lake, our commitment to quality and design ensure a smoother ride than our competition. We feature several lines of boats to meet your fishing needs, like the Easy Cat, the Pro Cat series, and the River Cat series. All of our boats are designed with the input of anglers who use them, and that has led us to be the #1 catfish boat for over 10 years. Sea Arc Boats, built for a lifetime. Visit SeaArcBoats.com and make Sea Arc the boat for your next adventure.
Tackle Bandit is your one-stop shop for all your catfishing needs. We have terminal tackle, cast nets, reels, lines, sinkers, planer boards, demon dragons, crappie jigs, sabiki rigs. We offer free shipping on orders over $100. Find us at tacklebandit.com.
Hey, what's up, folks? Chris Souders, Catfish Crazy, and I choose Suzuki outboards for their amazing performance, outstanding warranty, but most importantly, because Suzuki gives me the confidence to go anywhere on the water and know that I can make it back safely. So check out the ultimate 4-stroke outboard at SuzukiMarine.com and make Suzuki your next outboard.
Catfish Crazy is brought to you by these quality sponsors: Sea Arc, boats built for a lifetime; Warrior Cat Rods, for catfishermen by catfishermen; Suzuki, the ultimate 4-stroke outboard; Phytech Cast Nets, when only the best will do.
There it is. Fish on. There we go.
That's a good one.
Yeah, it's one of them ones that's gonna run straight to the boat. Oh, come here, buddy. You know, we was just talking about this, Trey, about how you can't underestimate these fish,
No, sir.
because they come straight to the boat.
Sometimes you gotta have 4 hands.
Sometimes.
Yeah, a lot of times these big fish, they've been hooked before and they know how to get unhooked.
Yes.
So they'll come to the boat, they'll do everything they can to get some slack in the line.
they'll come straight to the top of the water,
They'll come to the water, make you drag them in like a tugboat.
open that big 5-gallon bucket mouth.
And then when they get to the side of the boat, they'll do a barrel roll and dive straight to the bottom. Another good fish.
And they know how to use this tide. You
Oh,
know,
yeah.
Which is something we need to talk about, but just like that, he's top of water just rolling. And you know, he's covered in mud too. We got a big cold front coming in tonight into tomorrow. There we go. Thank you. Another healthy fish.
Good fish.
Beautiful. And look at the big old pot belly on him.
Yeah, they don't miss a meal around here. That is for sure.
Oh yeah.
That's the twin. Oh, look at the belly on that fish.
Yeah, big old fat sucker.
Pretty fish. Man, they're such pretty fish.
You know, we just got that fish in, Trey, and you know, we kind of mentioned something about the tide. You know, a lot of people don't understand it. If they've never been on a tidal river, they don't understand what that means. And you know, it took me a long time to get the hang of fishing a river like this, and knowing that every 6 hours that water was going to change directions. And I've heard a lot of people, you know, come down here for the first time and their boat swing around backwards, and it just blows their mind, you know. But it's something that you and I have dealt with on this river and learned. But what would you explain to the viewers watching, you know, how do you approach that tide? Myself, there's areas that I fish on an outgoing or an ingoing tide, depending on like the direction of the point, the structure. You know, how do you approach that?
Usually we just try to get a spot where the tide's gonna be working with us. And you know, you gotta account for the wind and other conditions and stuff like that. But The tides are all based on lunar movements. You have a full moon or a new moon, you're gonna have more extreme ups and downs, your higher tides and your lower, your highest of highs and your lowest of lows. But just get somewhere that you've got a little bit of current flowing and then sit on that spot best you can until the tide turns. The slack tide is the trick.
Yeah.
Because once the tide starts to taper down and gets a little slacker, those fish, unlike other rivers that only flow in one direction, those fish have to get up and move. Or the tide's gonna turn, the current's gonna be in the other direction, just push them up against the structure they were hiding behind. So with that theory, the fish are gonna have to get up and move. If you've got baits in the area, you got a good chance of catching you a real nice fish as that tide is turning. So it's just a matter of just positioning yourself to hopefully be in the right place at the right time. And as long as you've got current flow in one direction or the other, you should be able to find some fish out here.
Absolutely. Now, I guess we should have kind of explained, what we're talking about with the tide. So every 6 hours, you'll have what the tide will either come in or go out. We're close enough to the Chesapeake Bay that from the ocean that affects this body of water. And man, it has grown to be one of the best fisheries I have ever had the opportunity to fish.
It really is an amazing place, and we talk about it all the time, how spoiled this river makes us, and just the fact that honestly, we're nowhere near as good as the river makes us look. But
yeah,
we'll take credit for it when we can. We're just too dumb to quit most of the time. This river will test you every which way you can think of, and sometimes you just gotta work through it, and it'll pay you off in the end.
Offshore Tackle is the #1 selling planer board brand worldwide. Often imitated but never duplicated, we are the leader in trolling technology. With 3 sizes of planer boards, we offer a variety of releases and weight systems to get your baits right down to the fish. Models we make include the popular OR37 SST Pro Mag planer. The OR37 will pull heavier weights better than any other planer board, and they're made in the USA. The best in the market when it comes to quality, durability, and performance is Offshore Tackle.
When it comes to grabbing bait, the cast net you use should perform at its best every single throw. Every cast net at Phytech is made with care and precision. That's why most fishermen prefer the Super Spreader cast net over competing cast net brands. With over 100 different cast net models, Phytech truly has a cast net for everyone. Maximum spread with the fastest sinking rate, that's the Super Spreader promise. Visit www.castnets.com to find a dealer near you.
Like many of you, I've had back issues. From the pounding waves of Lake Erie.
To over 30 years of competitive angling.
And a lifetime on the water, but not anymore.
Smooth Moves changed the game.
It's a must-have for me and my clients.
It's like my boat is floating on air.
They're easy to install.
Fully adjustable.
It makes a day on the water a whole lot more comfortable.
Smooth your ride with Smooth Moves.
Catfish Crazy is brought to you by these quality sponsors: Slunger Cat Outdoors, Offshore Tackle, Extreme Bait Tanks, Demon Dragons, Tackle Bandit, Marine Masters Trailers.
Is that him? Oh yeah. Hold on to him, buddy. Is he running to you?
I'm not gaining anything, so that's good.
Yes, sir.
That's a good fish.
We're gonna see what the James River's made of right here.
This is a good fish.
Well, since we got a few minutes, you wanna tell the folks how they can, a little bit about your guide service and how they can get a hold of you and things like that?
Yeah, sure thing if I can focus.
I mean, not like you're doing anything.
Basically, I'm on every social media platform you can think of. Phone number is 804-929-2919. And basically we fish 11 and a half months out of the year.
Wow, that's a long period.
We don't have a lot of downtime. It's a good fish.
And for the folks that just tuned in, his guide fishing, the name of his guide service is Fishing with Fat.
That's no G and 2 T's.
Just like
Oh, all right, that's fine, let him roll out.
I should have let him get a little bit closer, but we got
Another
him.
good one.
We got him.
Another good one.
Oh yeah. Folks, that right there is a good fish. Look at him.
You gotta be a grown man to hold these things out.
Big old fat belly.
Beautiful
Yeah, he's muddy
fish.
too. Man,
Beautiful fish.
I'm really starting to think with this front coming in, and fish are really starting to bury up in that mud.
I think so. We might have to make a little adjustment.
Yeah, beautiful. Man, that's a big old fat sucker, isn't he? There you go.
Take it. There we go. He's getting ready.
There we go. You got him?
Yes, sir.
Well, folks, we made a little move out here on this main channel, went to a little bit deeper water. Still anchor fishing, still got a couple drift socks out the back, hold us tight, but looks like it might have worked. Got another good fish on. Or is he using the current to his advantage?
They definitely try to use the current to their advantage.
And that's one thing about these blue cats. They come and get it.
The funny thing is some of these 15 to 20 pounders will hit it like a 40. And those are the ones you know are gonna have a good nasty attitude when they get older. It's a good fish.
Oh yeah. There we go.
Yeah, but they definitely like to use that current and they'll start barrel rolling in it
Oh yeah.
and make you feel like you got a monster.
Hey, you got your personal net guy today.
It seems to be that way. I mean, if you go catch some or what?
Hey, another nice James
Straighten that
River
tail
blue
out.
cat.
That's a pretty fish.
And this river's plumb full of them too.
Come on.
Watch it now, he's gonna put a whooping on you.
He go try. He's got plenty of spunk. Man, he's a pretty fish.
Good fish. Let's get him back.
Yes, sir. See all the scratches on his side? Rolling around in muscle beds. And he's gone.
Just like that, he was ready to roll, wasn't
Yes, sir. He's full of spunk.
he? I think we got a good one here, buddy.
When it comes to catfishing, Warrior cat rods are the definition of durability.
You need to upgrade your tackle. Heavy current, big fish, like these, these Warrior Cat heavy rods are.
Able to handle the heaviest of catfish. These amazing rods feature a beautiful finish, evenly spaced guides for maximum casting distance, and are supported by an unbelievable backbone. Let the next big takedown be with Warrior cat rods, for cat fishermen by cat fishermen.
Hey, what's up everybody? Chris Souders, Catfish Crazy, and today I'd like to take a moment to talk to you guys about Demon Dragons. Demon Dragons were invented to keep your baits elevated up into the water column while dragging or drifting, and to also add some noise and vibration to pick up some of those finicky bites like those flatheads are notorious for. So check them out, tacklebandit.com, and let us know what you think.
Have you ever heard the old saying, you get what you pay for? We could not agree more. It is Extreme's mission statement to build the highest quality bait tanks and accessories on the market today. Using the best materials and craftsmanship, couple that with lightning fast shipping and unheard of customer service, that's our definition of you get what you pay for. As always, you can visit us at extremebaittanks.com for products, sizes, and pricing. Because a great day of fishing starts with a great live bait. And until then, have an extreme day.
So let's talk about anchoring a little bit, and how I approach it, to give you guys a better idea. If you guys was to come to a river or a body of water in your area, you guys might have a better idea of, what we're talking about when we're saying anchoring and how we anchor. So to start with, you need to figure out what either structure, contour, or difference that you want to fish. And once you find that either on the map or your sonar, then you will drive across it and get a good eye and measurement using your measuring features on your sonar. And then drop your anchor. And what I do is I like to drop my anchor about 200 to 250 feet above the structure or contour or ledge that I want to fish. And then I'm going to let out about 150 feet of anchor line. So then that will put me somewhere between, 70 and 80 feet from the front of the structure that I marked and started my measurement from, which will be just a good soft regular cast for most people. But always go back to that structure close enough that you can make a good easy cast. You don't want to make hard cast, something that's just natural. That's how close you want to be to that. So for instance, in this area that we're fishing here, you can see the dark line is the main channel, and then you'll see this kind of cut back in towards the bank. And the green buoy that we're fishing we're not particularly fishing that green buoy. What we're fishing is this nice little soft runoff or soft ledge that goes into, it's almost like a stair step ledge. So you got the main channel, and then you got a little flat, and then you got a secondary ledge or channel just up from it closer to the bank. And we're wanting to fish that corner. As those fish run this main river channel, this will be an area that they will kind of come up, and the current will be coming downriver this direction, and those fish will naturally want to come upriver into that area. And as bait fish and other things are getting washed down, they will be staged right there just waiting on them. So that'll give you guys a visual of what we're talking about as well. And that kind of gives you guys a better idea, a better understanding of how we approach things from an anchoring standpoint. So hopefully that'll help you guys out. All right, Trent, I think we got a good one here, buddy.
Yes, sir, it looks like it.
Man, one thing is for sure, when you come to a big river like this, you need to upgrade your tackle, I mean, people don't understand that. You're heavy current, big fish, you need a heavy rod. Like these Warrior Cat heavy rods
They seem to
good
do the trick.
rods. Big pin squall, size 20 reel, 50-pound slime line, 80-pound leader line. This is a good fish.
Yes, sir, it looks like it is. You may move this one.
Yeah, if you don't mind. Little teamwork. Little teamwork. Now, we're just about in the peak of low tide. Just about ready to call it a day. We got a lot of current here, but well, this will be a good fish if we can get him in the boat. Be a good way to end the...
I'm just glad I convinced you to fish one more spot. It was a good takedown. I saw a little swirl. Let's see what we got. I guess one thing I've always preached is never underestimate the fish on the line, because he will get a lot bigger right about here.
Yep. I always tell people at the boat they make it one last run and to always back that drag just a little bit.
Yes, sir, because they will barrel roll, or they will peel enough line, or if you don't have that drag just right, you're done. The line is gone. That's a good fish. That's the best fish of the day so far.
Yes,
for sure.
it is. Come on, baby.
He's burying it. Look at him.
Come on, baby. Give me some.
It's a good fish. He's probably close to 40, 45.
I don't know what he is pound-wise, but I want to keep him down.
That's a good fish.
I always like to keep them under the water,
Yes, sir.
This right here, folks, is what the James River is all about. This is why I love coming up here. This place is about 7 hours from home for me, and
all right, we're gonna net him next time up. I think he's gonna be ready.
If he goes back up.
Yes, sir. Look at him. Bury that rod.
Oh, yeah.
Man, they've got some spunk in them today.
Oh, man. It's something we done different here. We changed up a little bit. We cut the baits a little bit smaller. And earlier we was talking about them fish having mud on their bellies and this front system moving in. I think it might have affected these fish a little sooner than what we planned, what we thought it would.
Always possible. I think I can get a good net on him here if you pump him up.
All right, here he comes.
Oh, yeah. Get in the net, little guy. He's in there now.
Oh, yeah. Give
That's
me some,
a fish,
baby.
sir.
Boom!
James River Blues.
And folks, right there in the corner, Diachi. Right there in the side, Demon Dragon. Folks, that's a 16-ounce sinker. If that'll tell you, you know, that gives you an idea how much weight, how much current we got. Oh yeah.
Yeah, we usually throw about a pound of weight and a pound of bait.
That's right.
Make it happen. Hot dog.
Oh.
Now that's a picture-worthy one.
Right there, folks. You guys get a chance. Come out here. Give Fishing with Fat Guide service a phone call. Hit me up on social media. I'll help you out the best I can. Do everything I can for you. But folks, we're gonna get this fish back. Call it a night. Go get some dinner. Hey,
back in tomorrow.
Make sure you guys join us next week for more Catfish Crazy action. Thanks for watching.
For more Catfish Crazy, check us out on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram.